Hi, Severance fans. Welcome to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori. This is Dr. S. Today we'll talk about Severance Season 1, Episode 6, because we are doing a rewatch. This episode is called Hide and Seek. Let's just go right into Miss Coble with her Kier shrine. And it's like religious. It's a religious experience. And I saw that her name is actually Charlotte Coble. Did you see that?
I saw that, but I was trying to figure out.
Or is that somebody else?
It looks like a hospital band, like.
Could have been her mom.
Baby.
Oh.
You think she lost a baby?
Damn it. Well,
Yeah.
that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just how I knew she was crazy, right? We already know that.
Yeah.
But wow,
But
like
the
this
extent
is some
of it, she's like a cult. She's like in a cult.
Yeah.
Right. She worships him, like idol worshiping.
Later down the episode, she yells at Mark, "We serve Kier, you child!" Like, very serious about this. She's really intense. We already knew she was, but it's just like, oh, we get to see. Does she pray to that every day? Does she sing this song every day? I mean,
like she goes to work and then she comes home and she does that.
Yeah. All right. Sure. All right. We learned that there's this Ragabi person who has cracked the reintegration code.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Doug tells her. Doug shows up at Miss Coble's house, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I love that he's coming on to her, and she's like, "No." Like,
oh, I didn't pick that
oh,
up.
I felt like he was. I could be wrong, but it almost feels like he's like kind of hitting on her, like kind of flirty.
Because she looked like all like not the way
She was
she
a nurse.
looks. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's a nurse because she's like butting into Devin's business, and she's just getting a little too close for comfort here. So she's a lactation consultant, right? And so she shows up and helps Devin. How does she just know how to do that?
Yeah,
though?
how does she just weasel her way into things? Like how she was like, oh, now I'm at Petey's funeral.
Yeah.
Like she just stealth.
Is that, yeah, and again, is it just with Mark and his family and his friends?
They have like one operative for each severed person just to keep an eye on all their people.
Yeah.
You know?
That would make sense. Well, Devin, by the way, she sees the lady from the birthing retreat out with her new baby, and this lady has no recollection of her.
It was so weird.
Because she's severed. She's severed to have kids now? Like, it turns out her husband is a senator who was like pro-severance, right?
Yeah.
And the baby's name is Bradley, but she told her that she was going to name him William. Like, this lady,
did not remember that at all, first of all. But then I still wasn't quite like figuring out what was happened until you said that now, that she's severed. Because I was trying to figure out like, what is she was like not completely confused, but totally confused.
Yes.
But I don't know.
It seems like, why would you just use severing for the workplace?
Right.
To have babies, maybe? So the fact that she's like, like she's kind of trying to play along because she knows she's been severed, right? But she also doesn't know who she is. Well, I'm just guessing because I thought that's what happened.
Realizes that Devin knows her from the other side of her life. So she's trying to like cover or play along. Like,
yeah.
Interesting.
I think.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was like really confused by that.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I don't know. It seems like the husband who came over overly friendly, like hello, and then he takes her away.
Like, let's go.
Yeah, you're hiding something, right? Yeah, exactly. So, and then parts of me is like, okay, wait, is this like basically a religious cult? So, I mean, I know something's up, but then I'm like digging deeper because of how her shrine, and then like is that some kind of like you're meant to make babies and like whatever. But we'll figure that out hopefully. All right, let's go back in.
Okay.
To the workplace, and let's see. We'll start with Miss Casey. She was sent to the break room because she left. Well, she was supposed to watch Helly.
Yes. She went to go
she
get
let
the
Mark
pencils or something.
Something very important. So she was sent to the break room, and then Miss Coble also sends Mark to the break room. They have the moment where Miss Casey and Mark kind of like slide by each other. Did you see Miss Casey let out a little smile?
Yeah. They have like a little flirtation, like bond, like something. So do you think they're gonna like have a thing inside?
Like in the next season, or did they?
In the next season.
Yeah, I think they will.
Without knowing who they are, because at some point they're gonna further down the line they'll realize. But then it kind of goes to show like something transcends severance. Like you're severed, but you still connect, right? Like even though people are severed, they're still finding ways to like get information, be rebellious, like you can't completely sever.
Right. Right.
Interesting. It is an experiment though, right? Because they're probably putting them together to see if they'll recognize, like, how effective is the process.
Yeah. Well, you just said rebellious. Mark decides to be rebellious, go against Miss Cobal's wishes, and just literally is like, come on, team, we're going to O&D.
Yeah.
And they go there, and that's what I'm saying. They want to keep them separated, or do they?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anymore. Because they're letting them walk down. They have cameras.
They could stop them.
They could totally stop them.
Yeah.
And obviously her sending him to the break room is not going to stop him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's feeling it, right? He's feeling the itch of like, I don't know what we're doing here, right?
Yeah.
They want to know what's up with the room of baby goats, and then they tell O&D, but Mr. Milchak does show up to break it up, but he lets it happen first. Yeah. So do they want paranoia? I don't know. Something about that is just really confusing to me.
Yeah.
And what about Bert and Irv?
Oh, I know.
They're getting a little more like comfortable. Like it's
not ready yet.
Yes. But it's
very clear now. It's not
clear.
It's not subtle anymore. Bert's intentions.
Yes.
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 And then where are they gonna go? Like, say Irv's like, yeah, let's do this.
Let's do this.
There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah. I don't know.
Man.
I don't know.
Or
But somebody got pregnant inside.
Or is it a test also?
Right.
Like, is Bert sent to see if? I don't know.
I know. A fascinating thing happened in this episode. Dylan at home was awakened by Mr. Milchak. Like, he's like, wait, is that my son? And he's like, where did you hide the, what was it, ideographic card from O&D?
Because we saw him shove that. Why did he do that?
I know, Dylan.
Why
Doesn't seem like you.
He is mischievous, right? Because he does have a lot of questions. Like, he's not 100% on board the way, like, Irv is. But, yeah, why did he do that?
I know.
And then why is it such a big deal?
I mean, he woke him up out of his Audi.
And now we know that's a thing.
Yeah, yes. This is where it starts.
That's so crazy.
This is where it gets crazy.
So now, inside, he's going to know that he has this kid. Because that doesn't just go away. And he's already skeptical. So now he's going to be even more like...
Yeah. I know. I remember this is where, like,
when it gets
the
good.
Tides turn. This is where we shift into, like, I need to go see what my Audi looks like. Yes. Oh, very fascinating. Yeah, but this is where it's going to start to get really juicy. One more thing. Mark does answer the phone. Petey's phone has the unknown number on it. And it's a woman. It's obviously Ragabi, whoever this person is. And then she wants to meet him at the old university where he taught. And it's kind of where we leave it. But she is some kind of... She cracked the code. That's all we know, the reintegration code. So she's obviously responsible for what happened with Petey. Yeah. And I'm fascinated.
It is so hard to stop watching. Isn't it so hard? You just want to binge it again.
Once a week.
I know. It's torture. It's like old school TV style, watching it once a week.
Exactly. Before TiVos, DVRs, streaming. But yes, we're going to be patient.
Yes.
We have 7, 8, 9. 3 more episodes left. Yeah, because there's only 9 episodes. Random, but I love it.
And then it's going to be the new season.
Oh my gosh, we lead right up to the new season.
Man,
I can't freaking wait.
Exciting.
All right, everybody, let us know what you thought of this episode of Severance. Comment below, and we will see you next week. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.